Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the very first episode of my Life in China series. I decided to do a Life in China series because a lot of my friends have been asking me how am I doing, what is going on in China at the moment. In today's video, I'm going to show you Tianjin. I'm going to show you short clips of what I have recorded and compiled every time I'd be going out, and I can only show you Tianjin. I can't speak for other cities because every city is different and every city has different rules. But for those of you who have seen one of my videos over a month ago, you already have an idea of how it has been. So I'm going to share how life is kind of getting back to normal over here, and there's no stigma amongst the people about wearing masks. Everyone just automatically wears a mask every time they would be out. And to be honest, I don't have a problem about it because I feel a lot safer wearing it. And if I don't wear it, I feel like I'm naked or there is something wrong. I just feel like something lacking or I forgot something, and it's so uncomfortable if you're the only person not wearing a mask. It feels like you're not being responsible. So without further ado, let me show you around, and if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Tell them to give us a big thumbs up.
To us as a big thumbs up.
We came back to China last 14th of March from London to Ethiopia, then to Beijing. We also had to do a series of health declaration and thorough health check before we could go to Beijing South Railway Station, which was also very quiet at that time. We took a high-speed train going back to Tianjin, and while we were on the train, a policeman took pictures of our passport photo pages, and he also took our phone numbers, and he told us that we are mandated to a 14-day quarantine and we are absolutely not allowed to go out of our apartment, not even set foot outside our door. So that same night we arrived in Tianjin, we applied for a health QR code. This green health QR code is very important because it proves that you don't have the coronavirus.
Shanghai, great news. And all across China for yesterday, Monday, the 1st of March 2020, nearly 3,000 people were released from hospitals all across the country, having recovered from novel coronavirus. And that includes a 98-year-old patient from Wuhan. Great news and well done. Now, you also may have heard that now this health QR code, which has been available for Chinese citizens for about a week, is now finally available for foreign residents of Shanghai. Now, it's quite important to have because you can use it to verify your health status when visiting certain businesses, workplaces, and so on. How do you get one for yourself? Well, I'm about to show you. Just open up Alipay. You need to be a verified user. Then click City Services, and then after that you want to click the second icon from the left, this one right here, and apply for your very own health QR code. Of course, there are 3 colors. You hopefully will get the green one. There's also orange, which means you are suspected or in quarantine, and a red one, which means you're a confirmed case of novel coronavirus.
Smart access control facilities, which combine mobile phone-based health tracking code and facial recognition function, has also been put into use in some local community neighborhoods. If you go to a high-risk location, the color of the health code also changes, so it is always updated. A QR code to track passengers on metro trains was also officially activated. And after our 14-day quarantine, we finally got a green color for our health code. So that means that we are already cleared and we are already allowed to move freely within the city. So for the health code, we use two apps. One is Alipay and the other one is WeChat. So you could both use those apps to obtain a health QR code. In China, people are no stranger to quick response codes or what we call QR codes. Prior to the coronavirus pandemic, it was the basis for China's mobile payment method. Now scanning the QR code is key to containing the virus as well as helping work resumptions all across China. And now that we already have the green health code, we are now allowed to roam around the city. But every time we have to go to a public place, we still need to scan a code before we could enter. The security guards also would still check the temperatures. So these apps really played an important role during these difficult times. So it's usually at the entrance that they have these codes and you have to scan it, and you have to wait several seconds until a green tick mark would be appearing on your mobile phone. Now when you see the tick mark, it also means that you're automatically recorded as one of the visitors there. So everyone who's been to the supermarket at that time will automatically be in the database. Now, for example, if someone gets infected at that time in that place, it would be easier to track down all the people who were there at that place at the same time. So to answer the question, is Tianjin safe? The answer is yes, it is safe. There's a guy over there, he's not wearing a mask. We are going to have our photos taken for the extension of our visas. There are so many cars now out on the streets. Honking of horns is back to normal. Now let's head out to Joy City on Nunmenwai Road and check if there are more people there now. Before the pandemic, only a few bikes would be available on this side of the road. Now we're gonna go and get some ice cream, and since we are not dining in, we don't have to scan the code. There's a lot of people in Joy City, so I can say that it's already back to normal.
Hello guys, so good morning. This is how it is in our community. As you can see, the senior citizens are doing their exercise, and they do this every day, and they're all wearing masks.
As for our community, nobody was ever infected. So it's really safe in here. After the lockdown has been lifted, people also started dining in restaurants, and there were no reports as to people contracting the virus.
I was looking for the perm when you took it. Did you get your temperature check?
Today is the 26th of May and I'm riding a bike on a beautiful day. So I generally think that there is no more danger over here in Tianjin. We are also 1,000 miles away from Wuhan. So during that time when Wuhan announced that they are going to be on lockdown, the mayor of Tianjin also announced that all residents in Tianjin should remain at home. And everyone here cooperated without question. And up to this day, they still take our temperatures when we enter the community. And since the residents of Tianjin are also compliant, they never questioned the government with their decision. There were no further spread of the coronavirus here, and it actually was quickly contained. Just 2 weeks ago, the Ministry of Education just announced that kindergartens will be reopened on the 2nd of June. So that really means everything is back to normal, except that the people will still be wearing masks. So today is the 2nd of June and we're going to Riverside Mall. Taxi drivers or DD drivers are also required to wear masks when they are picking up passengers. And we have that QR code for the WeChat app again before we could enter. We haven't been here for 5 full months and it's quiet, but even before the pandemic, it's not really as busy as Joy's city. Now we are just looking for a place to eat. So we found a restaurant that we like, but it's really empty here. There are 2 tables, including ours, so it's really good. look like they're ordinary bikes, but they're not because they are connected to WeChat and Alipay apps, and you can only use and unlock them using those two apps. So I'm gonna end the video here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And if there's anything that you would want me to cover or you have any questions at all, please comment down below and let me know. Okay guys, see you!